Hello there. So this is my reaction to Marjorie Taylor Greene, US Congresswoman, getting swatted. First of all, I'd like to say do not swat anybody. It is bad, very bad. Like animals have died, people have died getting swatted. Please do not do it. That's my disclosure at the start. But let's watch and let's see what happened.
Your home's got a lot of video cameras around inside and outside. Let's take a look at the first camera. Now, this shot we're looking at right now, that's a shot that shows the cars coming down the road at night. You can see the headlights going down the road. Let's describe once again. Your street
I was
here.
sound asleep.
Sound asleep, and your street is in the middle. Let's just say of nowhere.
Yeah.
So as you can see, they came in.
So she lives in a cul-de-sac or whatever.
They didn't come in with sirens blaring, but you can see the video there of the cars pulling in. We also have some other camera angles of people walking around your house. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so when you see those cars coming up my street, and there's no reason for cars to go down my street. It's a dead end. So for cars to be coming in like that, there's clearly a reason. I was sound asleep when that was happening. You can see how quiet they came in. And then the cars stop, and you can see the people get out, and they gather together, and they come quickly up to the house, and then it's
very professional, by the way. The cops were, this is very professional.
It's obvious who they are. It's the police.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and you can see them as they kind of
here
stake out around your house,
yes,
looking for any signs of activity inside.
That's right.
This next camera angle is front at your foyer here. That's when they ring the doorbell, and it kind of shows you.
So I think they surrounded the house first, which is good, you know, because if there was an active shooter inside, that's what you need to do. You need to cover all the exits, all the windows, all the doors. Walking
in, let's walk through that camera footage there.
Okay, so, and we also have to understand.
So this is inside of our house. What is this here? Why does she have a room here? This is weird. And she's opening the front door here. But that's very strange, the way she has
The mindset of the police at this time. We heard on the 911 call.
Now, she said before in our Twitter that she grabbed her gun because she thought there was a stranger coming in. And luckily she didn't actually go to the door with her gun, because I think the cops would have just, you know, but
what was being reported. It was being reported that someone had been shot 5 times in the chest.
It was being reported somebody has been shot 5 times in the chest.
They're in the bathtub of my home.
In the bathtub of our home? What?
They're looking for a female, though, because that's what they're looking for, a female with a gun.
Female.
So they're looking for a female with a gun.
With a gun that is threatening to kill herself.
Right.
And
that is threatening to unalive herself.
And there was also a report that there were children in the home.
And there were children in the home.
So these police officers, and we have, I love our police here in Rome. They are amazing.
Okay, she's kissing.
Amazing. They were responding to this call on a very serious issue. Swatting. And I came out oh, he's been hurt, or something happened to one of my kids, you know, because they're away at college. And so that
her kids are away at college.
That struck me as concerned.
She gives out a lot. The last few days she gave out a lot about colleges, so that's hilarious to me. That she said you know, only rich she is rich now, but so
but
funny.
When I opened the door and greeted the officers and I said, what's going on? It was their demeanor and just their body language. They were tactical. They had guns drawn. They were prepared for something serious. And he asked me, "Is everything okay, ma'am?"
So the cop asked her, "Was everything okay?"
But it was the way he asked me that had me upset. And I was like,
yeah, she was upset by it.
I said I was sound asleep. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's awful, isn't it?
There was a report. There was there was potentially. I thought them to check everything. Please come in. I asked them. I said, "Can you please come in?" And I wanted them to come in. I was like, "Can you please look around?"
So she wanted them to come in to have a look around, which is actually, you know, it, you know, if something like that had happened, I guess you would actually say, yeah, come in and actually have a look around just in case there is like a psycho in the house.
My house, I just wanted them to check everything.
What is that? What is that big wooden thing? Like, is it a press or something?
So I invited them in, and then you can see that on the video when they came inside, and I went back down the hall to go talk to my daughter and her husband and let
her daughter and her husband
them know that, what's
let
happening.
them know everything's okay.
But you can see that they still had guns drawn because,
of course, they had guns drawn. I mean, there's a potential active shooter.
This is where police officers don't know. They don't know if the call is real, and they have to take it serious that the call may be real.
Absolutely.
Or at the same time, they have to be prepared and have to be very level-headed and calm and in control to realize that this could be swatting, and it could be a setup.
Could be swatting.
And swatting is serious, Brian. Like this.
That was their intent. They wanted you to get accidentally shot by this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. They want.
Okay, so what I will say about this is it actually turned out to be a right-wing website that did this. So it's a bit of a false flag, I think, maybe. It's very peculiar. It's very messed up. It's very wrong. I don't like Marjorie Taylor Greene. I think her politics is just medieval. To be honest with you, it's just crazy. If you follow me on Twitter, you would know what I think about her. But she would agree with me when I'm saying this. This should never happen to anybody. I've seen this happen to YouTubers where their actual animals got unalived, and it's actually pretty awful. So she actually was pretty lucky here. But the cops were very professional. The cops were really good here, which is really great. But it's really interesting how she released this footage of that she actually wanted to come on and release this footage. Like, it's very grainy footage, so it doesn't actually show any cops' faces and that, which is really good. It leaves them anonymous, which is what you want. But except, when the FBI raided Mar-a-Lago at Trump's house, she wants to know each FBI agent's name, which is wrong. So there's a bit of a double standard going on here. Of course there is, but yeah, it's a bit strange. Donald Trump says he would release the CCTV footage of the Mar-a-Lago being raided. Don't think that's a good idea, but we'll see. So like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. Check out my Twitter. Yeah, so thanks for watching.
Inside.
That's right.
So
a lot of video cameras around inside and outside. Let's take a look at the first camera. Now, this shot we're looking at right now, that's a shot that shows the cars coming down the road.
By the way, she needs to do something about her grass. Sorry, but I
road at night. You can see the headlights going down the road. Let's describe once again. Your street
I was
here.
sound asleep. There was. I mean, if police are coming to your house in the middle of the night, there's a serious thing. I thought.
Yeah, I mean, it happened to a loved one to me recently. It was absolutely awful. But yeah, definitely do not do this to anybody. It's not funny whatsoever. Definitely do not do this strategy whatsoever. So like and subscribe. Check out my channel. Check out my videos. Check out my Twitter. Links in the descriptions. Yeah, it was just interesting. That's my first reaction to this video. I'm glad it actually turned out alright. I'm glad nobody was hurt. Again, I don't agree with her politically, but yeah, I'm glad nobody turned out hurt. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.